Hello everyone, my name is Denise Harlow. I'm the CEO of the National Community Action Partnership. We're here on Facebook Live today on a Friday afternoon, at least East Coast time, to talk a little bit about some stuff that's coming up in community action with a special focus on leadership. I know several weeks ago was National Poverty Week, where the U.S. Census Bureau released their poverty statistics. I know we put out the information via our e-newsletter. I hope leaders across the network are looking at and paying attention to this report from the U.S. Census Bureau that certainly tells us that while the line is going the right direction, we still know that more than 12% of our population, more than 39 million of our neighbors are living in poverty across America. Now, Community Action is the network whose job it is to coordinate all community assets and resources where possible to address the causes and conditions of poverty and help families find their path towards success and economic security. In Community Action, we are focused on leadership development. And in January, I know that we host our annual winter conference. This year it will be more in the middle of the month, January 16th, 17th, and 18th in New Orleans at the Westin. I will say we've heard your feedback and we are focusing significantly on leadership. We had a group of community action leaders join us this summer in DC for 2 days of meetings. And a big piece of that meeting was talking about the need for leadership development. So we can make sure that community action leaders across this country have their voice, are ready to be that vocal source in their community, that leader on poverty. And I hope you join us in New Orleans. We will have a special focus on advocacy, where you can use your voice as leaders to help families across this country by looking at a policy level, whether it's at the local level, at your state house, or at the federal level with Congress. I hope that you'll join us. We'll also have a special track specifically for our state associations, because we heard David Bradley's call to action. We want to make sure that we are ready across this country to elevate the voice of community action. The next piece that I will leave with you, certainly we are approaching our next deadline will be in January for our Certified Community Action Professional application. Now is the time, if you are not a CCAP, to get the ball rolling. On October 17th, we will be hosting our first introductory webinar on CCAP for this year. We usually do a series of webinars with Jim Lepresti where you can actually ask Q&A about what the steps are to achieve your CCAP. As a CCAP, I believe it really has changed the way I look at this work, the view and history of community action, as well as what we need in terms of leadership and management skills going forward here in our country. So I hope if you're not a CCAP, you consider signing on and becoming a CCAP this year. We are this month will be the last few weeks of our discounted membership rates. I hope that you're finding that the Community Action Partnership is here providing you a breadth of tools and resources around capacity building, both for your organizations, your programs, individually in terms of leadership development. Every Wednesday we have our webinar Wednesdays. If you can't get to New Orleans, if you can't get to one of our conferences, I hope that you'll check out on our website, communityactionpartnership.com, our weekly free webinars that really focus on high impact, evidence-based strategies to address poverty. So I know it's Friday. I know for some of us this is going to be a long weekend, not everywhere around the country, I know, but we will be going home. We are in an interesting time in our country today. Thank you for all you do in community action. You are the leaders and voices on the ground every day, and we so appreciate all the great work you do. And again, I hope that we'll see you in January, where we convene the peers and colleagues from across the country in community action to really focus on what it means to be a leader and how we exercise our voice for families across this country. Thank you so much again for everything you do, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.